Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the New Trader channel. This is Davey. This is Marie. We are day traders, and we're gonna be surfing through the market, trying to find opportunities to trade. Good morning, Marie. How are you doing?
Good morning, Davey. I'm doing great. And yourself?
Good, good. Everything quiet here. So like Friday,
It's Friday.
a little bit rainy, but
it could be a little ha-ha with everything is quiet. Could be the market on Friday, right?
yeah, I
Okay.
think we have a bunch of news coming out today. Important numbers before 10. Do you have those?
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
are correct. There are important news. So we've got the SP Global Manufacturing PMI. That's going to be at 9:45. We've got as well the SP Global Services PMI. So that's at 9:45. The most important one is the Michigan Consumer Sentiment Final. And we've got the the 5 years inflation again, and expectation, and the Michigan current condition, as well as inflation expectation. So this morning could be a very busy morning, and we could see the market have a big fluctuation because usually the when the Michigan consumer sentiment is up, we see a little bit of fluctuation in the market. So it could influence the market, and it's nice. It's Friday, so usually Friday is a little bit quieter. So
Yeah, perfect. So
Yes, thank you,
we're gonna
Vicky.
watch out for that 10 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Basically, like if any, like at that time, if we have any open position, well, we need to pay a lot of attention to it. Sometimes manage it a little bit differently. So yeah. So I have a bunch of things on my list today. Funny enough, the first one is SMCI, and I'm pretty sure you maybe don't want to look at it because it's at $31 already. It have been selling off from the pre-market, but I know that's a wrong chart, but yeah, it is at $31 SMCI.
Incroyable.
Yeah. So yesterday, like, I remember you saying like you will make a little fortune if you were catching that long. You were totally right. Like that's what, like $5 almost
On that kind of
on
stock,
that cheap
right?
stock.
So,
because,
oi.
yeah. So,
It
do
would have
you
been nice.
would you like us to go first to the index and then we go to
I
the
like
to the
that
stock?
because we've got a new player as top volume today, and it's Qubit, I guess, if we want to give it and abbreviate it.
Okay, I don't
And-
have that one. I'm just gonna add it.
It's actually right there.
It's
So it's got top volume, beating SMCI and Nvidia. So definitely worth a look. So let's
yeah,
start.
that's because of the price.
I agree with you. Let's start with SPY.
Yeah, like that thing it might be not tradable for me.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna look at it anyways.
Absolutely.
So SPY basically, we say SPY. How are you looking at SPY today?
Well, right now, if we're looking at SPY, there seems to be a resistance that it keeps popping off of, and actually resistant. I'm so sorry, Davey. It's support. It's Friday. I'll try to be a little focused.
It's okay.
So
It's okay.
590. So at 593.21 to 30, you see that it keeps.
I'm actually looking at the daily, and I like
Okay.
be like
So
I'm
five-
glad like what you're mentioning there. We're gonna go there, but I would like you to show you like look at the daily. Look, hammer, hammer.
And
If-
that's what I'm looking.
If
in
this
the
is not
five.
extremely bullish,
What is?
what is it? Yeah. Of course, like the market is very sophisticated. Can you be the opposite of what it's looking like? But yesterday, like this confirmed this. So is this gonna be confirming all this? Especially because the lower low, the lowest of the pre-market is even higher than yesterday highs.
Absolutely.
Before yesterday high. So
So that's a really bullish 1 day chart,
yeah,
right? Even
Definitely.
the volume on the bottom there, it's all. So we're really.
I'm gonna drop off that bad boy there. Like just that line there. It's not that
like that.
relevant, but I'm gonna go 5 minutes. And then yeah, like I interrupt you for that, but
No.
Go
Hey,
for it. Go for it.
It's very what you said there is very relevant, and it actually confirms what we see. So right now, if we're looking at SPY in the 5 minutes, and we're looking at a pop up, the wick that happened, it actually happened at.
Eight?
Yep. There we go. So that wick happened at 8 o'clock exactly. So that wick there, we see that it topped it up at 594.15. But when you're looking and you're looking at the trend or the support that it's found there, it actually hit that 593.20, 22, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, but never went through. And you find the VWAP right under that. So it does look bullish. That doesn't mean that it won't cross, right? We know that. But right now it does confirm what you see on the daily. I do agree with you. The way that it's not pulling back to the VWAP, it's respecting the VWAP, it's respecting very well as well the 50 EMA. So I see it bullish. We don't know, right? So
Yeah. There
let's
seems to
keep
be a
our
little bit
eyes.
of exhaustion, but yeah, still looking good for the long. We will
I
see.
agree.
Especially because yesterday, you see, it claimed the high of the previous day and even traded there for a long time. Like this is the whole afternoon pretty much until 4. So this is very good. This is very good trading around here. It wasn't able to hold it after the pre-market, but after the market closed, but it means something to me. So okay, so I will be looking at SPY just as a final thought on that one. I think it's gonna be bullish until it proves me wrong.
Exactly. I think that if we're going to see it, when we're going to see it interact with the VWAP, which is 593.16, so that's going to be important, and see how it turns and goes through.
Perfect. So what will be next?
So on my list that I've got very high level is
Qubit.
yeah, Qubit. Yeah.
QBT.
QUBT. Yeah,
KU.
KUBT.
Yeah.
QUBT. So when I'm looking at that though, and you're looking at the chart in whether that it's in the 30 minutes, the 1 minute, or the 5 minutes, it actually looked very tradable.
Yeah, look at the float. The float is decent. It has 76 million, 76.7 million.
And a
shares.
low short flow.
It's not low flow stock directly, but it's not even medium. I think for my valuation, it's no. It qualify more as a low flow stock.
No, I mean the short flow.
The short
it's
flow
low.
is it's low. It's kind of low. It's 6.3%. So yeah, very very rangy this thing right now. But yeah, let's go for it. What do you see on it?
Okay, so I would like to just look at it at the day. I want to see, yes, it is. It seems that, okay, so no, this stock, if you're looking at, it was at one point trading at a 25 level. So I was just looking to see, okay, are we looking at blue skies? Because it's been a while, it's been 2 years that it has, it's almost in the time that COVID was happening in 2020, that it was actually trading that high. So it has been at a level, a constant level for a very long time below $1. And now it seems to be gapping up and trading up in the last few days. So, and now if we're looking at the volume that it's trading at, the orders that seems with the volume that is down there, it seems interesting. So I don't want to, we're looking at here as a top at 517, right, at the high pre-market.
Just like as a pointer, like in October 15, this thing was trading at 60 cents. 60
Imagine.
cents. So something is going on here for sure, but yeah, I can look at it for sure, but I will be playing chicken on that one. Yeah. So yeah, I think I didn't hear if you mentioned any level in there.
Well, we're looking at the high at 517. And if we're looking at different levels that may be possible, I believe that there are some levels when we're looking at historically. And
Yeah.
I just Yeah.
And if you see like
$7.
there is decent offers here.
Yes. So the offers are quite solid when we're looking at the size of the offers. And when we're looking at the bid, we're looking at, maybe the pullback. And I've got this at the low of the pre-market at around 8:30. We've got 490. That's right there. 490 that acted as a support, that was previous resistance, that now is support. So it could be interesting at going in at 490. So I'll definitely, we're not familiar, I know I am not, familiar with the stock, so we don't know a lot of levels. So I'm going to watch to see how it interacts, how the market interacts. But being number one today and double right now, almost NVIDIA's level, volume, definitely interesting.
Just remember to look at it as a cash, like what is the value in cash. But
Good
yeah,
point.
definitely. I put a line at 450. I think the 450. I would be expecting this to pull back to 450 and then watch how it behave around there.
Yeah, I like that.
We will see. But yeah, definitely a mover. Rangy for now, but we will see. Okay, what is next on you?
Okay, SMCI. So SMCI, if I'm looking at SMCI, we definitely got some resistance there at around the 32 level. So if we're looking at the 32 level and we're looking at confirmation, it is confirmed, I believe, into the offer that there's definitely a resistance there. Is it going to cross there? Oof. I think that's asking, it could be asking a lot, but we know that SMCI is getting some
love lately.
Some love from NVIDIA. So it has been gapping up a lot, popping up, and I like that. So when we're looking right now, that a low would be 29.18.
29.18? Okay,
yes.
There we go. 29.18.
So 29.18, 29.14. And there's not a whole lot that would confirm going down to pull back to that level. So it does look bullish. It's respecting very well the VWAP this morning, but I believe that we could be in a range today.
There is something at 29.35, just to let you know.
29.35?
Yeah, on basically that's in INET.
Okay.
And then we have 30.50. Like 30.50 around there. Yeah. Like yeah, 30.50 is here. Yeah, 30.50 ARCA, 30 INET. So all those yeah, we will see how it behaves there. As this is kind of gapping up, I will use the 29.35 as my point of reference. 29.35.
Okay.
So
I would probably put 30.50 as my point of reference to maybe take a position. Okay.
Okay, I have that one. Yeah. Okay.
Want to take a look at NVIDIA?
I look at it this morning and it was not doing much. It was still at 46, 45. Yeah, there we go, 45. Wow.
So you can see, right, that it wicked that. And what is that? That's 146.67 this morning.
Yeah.
And if we're looking at it, 147, 148, 148.45, 149, 150, 151, 152.
Okay, you're going a little bit too fast for me. In case
No,
you want me to mark all those.
No. So I'm just looking to see. You know how we are looking and we have a stair step. So NVIDIA today, it definitely has a lot of offers and they're really at even numbers. So it looks, because that's important, right? When we're looking at, if we're looking at a bullish tape or a bearish tape, I find that the levels are really nice and defined on NVIDIA going up. So it starts at 147.
Tape wise, I'm a little bit concerned about it. It looks like if it's gonna be a choppy day for Nvidia, but
Okay.
but I see what you mean by the levels. Like I mean, I like they are at around the dollar, like 47, 46, 45.50. There is a little one at 45.80, and that's not big. But I want to see what it does with it because if you combine it, just around like 50 lot.
Well, it's a VWAP.
Yeah, it's the VWAP exactly. So
They're on the VWAP, so we don't know, right? NVIDIA can pull from it. And
Yeah.
really, like we saw yesterday, what a pull from NVIDIA yesterday and then pop back up. So,
something
Yes, please.
just as a comment there, like if you see, like the 150 is the heaviest. It's still like, but it's there, and like if R can manage to balance a little bit more, like right now it's tilted. Well, it's just tilted, but it's tilted in favor to
To the long.
yeah, like it's Nvidia one in 150 today.
And the second biggest is 160.
But I just say like the tape is not communicating that much. It might be choppy, but the sizes that are around those prices, 49.50, 149 and 150 is very good. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
And I
sorry.
find that the imbalance, and maybe it could be me, but the imbalance in the tape, if we're looking at the first, maybe within the first 75 cents to $1, seems to be to the offer, but we'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
I just jump. Let me just. I'll be there with you. 30 minutes. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Like I zoom out a bit because it was not as clear to me.
Okay.
So instead of taking this one, I'm gonna take that one because this one is a little bit too noisy. Oh, let's see this. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I can be just like this. Yeah. Like yeah. Let's see. That's why it's shopping around maybe because the price.
Look at that,
is
right?
like a fish.
Super exactly.
Like a fish. Drove by my daughter.
Your daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning, Zach. So
Good morning, Zach.
yeah. I'm good with Nvidia for now.
Okay. So I know that we've got MSTR that's there. We don't trade it because of the price. I would like to move to CCL
Did you see how much this is down today?
that it pulled.
Yeah.
Yes, because 2 days ago it was trading over
At
500.
550. Like that was yesterday. Yesterday this was at 541, and today is $135 down.
Incredible.
Wow. Micro strategy. Your strategies are not working.
Something happened
So
there.
we jump in the next, or we?
Yes, I would like to go to CCL. We haven't. That was one that we used to trade, or I used to trade a lot.
Myself as well. I like it.
Right,
too.
we
Yeah.
like it at CCL. So right now we've got levels at the VWAP, which interests me, and then we've got 25.32. That at 25.32 seems to be a level, but doesn't seem to
So
represent much.
yeah,
But
25.32 you say, right? This thing move slow normally, but once it start moving, it move.
exactly. So there seems to be, if we're looking at the volume, if we're looking at the trends, and we're looking at the resistance that it seems to have found at the support again, my goodness, at 25.25, there seems to be a level there of support at 25.25. This is looking pretty interesting.
25.
I like this.
I just see that we have the 25 quite close there. Yeah, we will see how we move.
So 25.25, I guess. So I like CCL. It trades, like you said, when it moves, it moves. It's quite volatile when it has that kind of support, and it seems like this is the day that it could be doing that. So we'll keep an eye on it. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely looking bullish to me.
You too? Me too.
The tape, there is a little bit not too much information on the tape is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we will see. Look at that pop, like it's trying to pop. We will see. So yeah, the tape to me doesn't say that much right now.
Okay.
It's funny enough, you know, like most of the tapes are kind of lean. Like
Very much so. But again, right? If
yeah,
you're looking,
Friday, all
it's
the numbers coming
Friday.
out at 10. I'm gonna have this here. This is quite relevant, I think. So
If you look at the volume on Spy.
yeah,
Wow. That's
it's quite early, but yeah, it's
well early. We still have
yeah,
time, right?
it's just
not-
10 minutes actually. Yeah, I know what you mean. Then we have Mara, right?
Mhm.
That's what you have there. Bit, like Bitcoin printing 97,000 with 816. That's looking very good here. But Mara, look at the
Mara.
Yoki candle. Like I mean, it's like yes, this pop up quite nice the other day. But yeah, there is clear downtrend. Yeah, we don't. I'm gonna listen to you on that one because you are more. Normally, you are better than me at trading Mara.
Oof. Okay, so, well, when we're looking at Mara and we're looking at the possible levels, there's a level that at this moment that is acting as a resistance at 24.
Yeah, exactly 2400.
Exactly, and then there's at 24, so it could definitely pop back pop up to there. If we're looking at the tapes, there's a clear imbalance to the offer, but it's not that far actually, and we know that it's lagging behind. Bitcoin. So it's got some catching up to do. Thank you, Davey, for helping. So we've got some very strong levels on the tape, some offers at 25.50, 26, and 27. So is this the day that it needs to balance it out and catch up a little bit? Could be. So I'm going to put those there. If we're looking at levels to the bid, we are looking at 20.
20.
And that's pretty much it.
That's very far.
And that's it. It's not even on my charts. Right now I've got to go to the...
Yeah, I would like to see that 20. What is it?
20,
Ooh la la.
it's on
Yeah.
markup.
Yeah, I see it. I
But
see
look at the 25. So the 25, if you add both tapes,
Yeah,
trumps that one.
Yeah,
And
but
and if you look at 25.50, trumps both. And you've got one at 25.20 as well. So it does look like it's got bullish. It does look like a bullish tape. It does look like it wants to have momentum today to catch up. But the fact that it's actually under the VWAP, under the EMA 200 EMA, but interacting well with the 200, right?
Yeah.
The 50. So yeah, Mara could be a big move today.
yeah.
And we know Mara doesn't necessarily depend on
Yeah, sometimes it's on its own.
on SPY, exactly, right? It can just go on its own. Okay. So what else do you have? I've got iBid, but
Yeah, I have IBIT, which is I don't it's not looking that attractive to me right now. Very choppy action for a couple of days, I will say, including yesterday. So this is clearly going down. Maybe kind of the same story than Mara for now. Let's see. I'm trying to 55.60, 55.60. That's right here. Okay, that's not the line I need. So 55.60, right there. So let's see what else. So 55.60. We are at 55.64, which is yeah, that might bounce from there. We will see. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if if it goes below there. I'm relying on the tape on that one. I don't really believe on knowing this type of products. Like this is an ETF. So wow, kind of don't have a choice than to take it from there. So and then if we go like this, Yeah, let's see what it wants to do. Yeah, as I say, IBIT for me not really clear.
No, I agree.
It might be a long, but it will need to prove it before. Let's see. I think I can have it. Just this little line here. It is making a like this major line, like this line here is kind of saying in the long term that it's trying to go there. So yeah. Next, Coca-Cola.
Mmm.
KO. I never trade KO as a day trading vehicle. I had traded swing, but even swing, this thing moves so slow.
And if we're looking, I know that it's got a big level today, but if I'm looking at the levels that I have and it's confirmed from the tape, it's 63.79.
63.79.
And if we're looking at the top, we're looking at 64.70. So at best right now, we could be looking at a dollar move at best. And you know it, as you know, it ranges, right? Coke.
Yeah.
It's a small
Yeah.
range of it's already slow and it's a small range. So right now it's interacting with 64. So we'll see how it goes to see if it's going to be
64.38 is relevant, but when you look at it, it's like
right. It seems to be a small range that I'm looking at, right? At about a dollar, but we'll see. It could be that the market is going to provide.
yeah, a little bit of exhaustion there too as well, but we will see.
So I'm just going to go through them very quickly again, just to see how they're interacting. So Qubit is definitely popping up. It's right now interacting
Going
with.
even higher.
Yes, and you can see right there that at 511, that was a resistance, right? So it seems to be again going around there as a resistance. I'm reconfirming the tape incredibly bullish. So I could be interested right there to be taking it at, there's a big position at 397. That's at the VWAP. So if it's able to pull back at the VWAP, I think I'm taking a small position in Qubit.
Yeah, perfect.
Interested in there. We've got the
SMCI. SMCI going through already.
Absolutely reacting to the VWAP. Do we still
Very
have the
nice.
same levels? Actually, the tape even looks even more bullish now because we've got levels that are going through. 3290 is another one, and 3290 is a big level there. And then if we're looking at the others, we've got 40. So yeah, SMCI, that looks very bullish today.
Okay.
So I'm interested in SMCI and Qubit. And we've got NVIDIA that seems to be going sideways, interacting well with the VWAP, is right now with the 200 and the 50. So, but really doesn't seem to be in any kind of hurry. Is it me?
Yeah, Nvidia today, like what I see on Nvidia, it doesn't want the downside, no matter what. Like this, yeah.
Okay.
So like I have the 45 as the most important level.
Okay.
Yeah, but we will see.
Mara
Mara, yeah.
is showing. So that's the last one I want to look at. We've got about a minute now. The market's going to ring. So Mara seems to want to show strength. I like the fact that it's actually going to interact with the 200 and the VWAP. So I'm really liking that around where the market is going to open. So we're going to see its sentiment very quickly. Okay.
Yeah, nice. So I don't think I'm taking any position at the open.
Okay.
I will try to.
I like that. It's a statement. Crossing your arms. Boom.
No, it's like it's not as clear. I would say like yes, it is clear, but it's no lack of momentum. Lack of momentum right now. What I see.
agree. But if you're looking at SPY, if you want to just readjust this, please, I would appreciate it.
Yes,
And if
boss.
you're looking at, yeah, right. If you're looking at SPY, it seems to that there's the VWAP, there's the 50 and and it's pushing off that. So even SPY right now seems to be showing strength.
Good luck, everybody.
Yes, good luck. Okay, so I'm looking at this MCI and I'm looking at Qubit. So SMCI interacting right now. Oof. Big,
Yeah.
at 3. Oh, yes.
I was going to say let's not ignore PLTR because look at like the line, the 6140. I had that line there from yesterday, so
Okay, big pullback on Qubit.
yeah.
Let's check in. Okay, NVIDIA.
Nvidia is gonna be doing something nice, I think. So yeah, as I say, I'm gonna be a little bit more patient than normal today, I think.
I took a small position on NVIDIA.
We'll expect it to reject a little bit there. I'm gonna try to get some at 45. Let's see. Yeah, I have ordered in at 45. Very counterintuitive there, but I don't see why I couldn't pull back in there, especially with that narrow range there. So PLTR, I would like to see it pulling back a bit more. I mean, this is flying. I just missed that trade. That's why it's wrong to say I won't take any trade at the open. It was dead on that one. Well, Nvidia, I'm buying just half of whatever I want at 145. SAC, what are you looking for, my guy? SPY, long, short, SPXL. So Nvidia, as I have another, I'm just gonna put Nvidia here. I want to make sure I do not ignore Palantir. But yeah, so I say I'm gonna be quite patient there. Look at Nvidia, pulling back. This might be a short. It's just like the stock is not behaving like if it wants to be shorted, but lately. So
I took, as I said, I took Qubit and I took SMCI like I was planning to, and we've got Qubit that is going kaboom, and we've got SMCI as well. So
yeah, Qubit going very nice.
Going kaboom.
Yeah, be aware of the if ever you get there to the 550. Yeah. So PLTR 163. I say that, oh my god, it's like it's very looking like that. I'm still declining. Still declining. Okay, you see SPY as a short? Because I don't get it. Like, what you mean by that? Give us more info. La mire. Oh, I wanted to see. Yeah, if you see today the delay, I fixed that a little bit. I was working on the delay of the streaming.
Okay.
Because we had, I think it was 30 seconds delay before.
That was
now
big.
we only have like 5 seconds
Oh,
delay.
I like that.
And I can make it a little bit better. I just need to work a little bit. I wanted to see how my computer performed with a little lower latency on the streaming. So, Nvidia is not giving me the entry. I am not chasing that move. I am not chasing anything today. I have been having a good week, and I won't mess it up for chasing anything. Look at Palantir. Look at that. What are you doing, my guy?
Look at that.
CCL is a long as well. So, hey, no trades for me yet. But remember, my guy, you don't have to rush it.
No.
So I'm gonna go through everything and see what is close to the levels I'm interested. Yeah, SMCI. Yeah, SMCI may be approaching the level. SMCI. Got you. So in Nvidia, I missed my entry, so I gonna go back. Like now, I need to move my entry, and go back in the test of the VWAP or the test of the trend. Like, yeah. If I go on the tape on Nvidia, yeah, 47.35 supposed to pull back from there. Marie, what are you trading?
I am trading SMCI and I'm close to taking partial.
Such a nice trade. Look at you.
Da da da. So 32 seems to be still valid there. I am going to take some of my position there at the 32. Qubit pulled back, crossed through the 490 like nothing. So like we said, now it's interacting with the PCL. I'm curious to see how it's going to react there, to see if it's going to gain a little bit of push back up, because definitely missed. Okay, so SMCI getting to the 32. Is it going to cross there? I am going to take, like I said though, I'm going to be disciplined and take partial at the 32.
Took a little bit of Nvidia right now.
And there we go. I took some.
Very nice.
Here comes the money. Money.
Crossing it.
Be out of there. Wait for
Dollar in the money with SMCI still printing.
SMCI. Very nice. Approaching the 3290. Look at that SMCI 3290. SMCI
Incredible.
3290. Very, very important. Very
Right?
important.
We had that level. Beautiful. So, I do not like... Whoa! So, we've got Qubit going... Right now, it's actually piercing... It's actually interacting and piercing through the pre-market low. So, ay, ay. Shoo. So, the bottom's $4 in Qubit. So, let's see what that's going to give us. Okay, hey, dollar club for SMCI. Nice. It's a good trading day.
Looks like. I'm building up on Nvidia.
Nvidia long, sure.
Long.
Nice.
Just want to see what it wants to do.
Let's
Okay.
go SMCI. So we've got a strong. Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Okay. I add on Nvidia right there.
Okay.
More
So-
aggressively than how I prefer.
Okay.
So what I did is that I put my stop loss right below. So if it get me out, I'm okay. But at least I am following my plan. So yeah, what are you saying, Marina?
So I was just going to, because you're in NVIDIA, and we know NVIDIA is really usually correlated with the market. Well, if you're looking at the market, it actually now interacting with the pre-market high and is above the VWAP. So it's at a interesting point there, and it seems like it wants to push up from the VWAP.
I see.
Oi. So
A little bit
five-
flush in there. As I say, I'm gonna get out of Nvidia.
Yeah, and check ARCA at 594.51.
For Nvidia?
No, for SPY
At what price did you say?
at 594.51.
Yeah, I see. Well, that's a roof.
Correct, and that's the one that it actually. So if it there, if it pushes through, kaboom.
Okay.
Okay, it's there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a SPY there. That level that Mary call out is very important. He just went through like nothing. Did it went through?
Butter.
Yeah, like nothing. I got Nvidia back. That's looking a little bit too messy, I think. And again, I did that thing too. It's okay. Yeah, that's very messy, my Nvidia execution. It's okay. As long as it's still messy on my P&L, it's good. So,
Wow, NVIDIA. Not NVIDIA, I'm sorry, SPY. Check it out.
yeah. Y fue mi amor. I guess sack flip from short to long.
Okay. SMCI is definitely.
Of course, Davey, you are doing that.
What are you doing, Debbie?
Oh, I'm saying this doesn't make any sense, and I like. If you see, this is Nvidia 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what's going on here? Like it's looking different. And instead, I had a 30-minute chart in my main chart because I changed the 30 minutes for me to do the. I should be locking that. Like, don't allow it to change anything in there because yeah, it happened many times that I changed my time frame, and then it's like, yeah, now it makes sense what I'm seeing. Let's just see if Nvidia managed to push back up. As I say, a little bit too messy execution there. We're gonna work in that for the next trade. Yeah, that's gonna be my disappointment missing on that trade.
NVIDIA?
No, PLTR is like that was a easy 60 cents. Well, 60 cents, $1.60. PLTR. Yeah, it's okay. That happened once in a while. SMCI flying.
I'm reading a little bit. It's found a little bit of resistance.
Yeah, like
there,
that
the
32.90. Is it still there, the 32.90? It was there before. Now it's at 32.80. You have Marie. You have at 33. You have 847 lot, and at 32.80 you have 565 lot. That's what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, but what is the volume on that today? Yeah, it's quite good volume actually.
But it needs to cross the 32.50. It's not. We found some sellers there, for sure. And we know that it can reverse. But wow, you're right. The levels on the tape is.
Nvidia is still struggling there. Like those 45 is not respecting it at all. Ooh, I'm gonna take another snap on that one. Yeah, Nvidia going super far. Printing good on SMCI yet? Nice. Yeah. Today your silence is a good one.
Yeah, sometimes my silence is deep contemplation. Oof. That's called translated in deep pressure, strong pressure. Okay, so there's a little bit of sellers. We found some sellers on SPY.
I took Qubit long. Yeah, not much to say about it. So I'm gonna leave Nvidia quiet one more time for until you do something nice. So yeah, let's see PLTR. SMCI, Maurice Trains SMCI. Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a roof there.
Yeah, I feel like shorting that level there, but
Mm.
Tesla is still chopping around at the same prices pretty much. 340, 343.
Okay, so right now we've got SPY.
SMCI. What I'm gonna do in Nvidia, I'm gonna flip. Yeah, let's see. If you don't want the long, maybe you want the short. So yeah, very nice. That was SMCI. Press it again. Too fast, too fast.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Jala, jala.
Okay, so
Nvidia.
SPY seems to. SPY wicked, right? The 96.
Yeah, SPY. Yeah.
But it's trading above the VWAP, so nice. Got a little bit of strength there.
I'm gonna let Qubit go whatever it wants to go on. Like, I'm out of that thing.
Aye.
Let's do Nvidia what it wants to do. Hey. Do you say you can be wrong? You can stay wrong. So if Nvidia doesn't want the 45, well, let's not give it the 45.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
PLTR coming down hard. It's like,
Oh, Mara seems to be a good position there. To take a little bit of a long. I'm going to take a little long. See? It seems to be reacting well with the.
Imara, I will be normally shorting there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let's give it a little bit shorty there. It's got gonna be just half of the size. Because I was looking for the short Amara, I just didn't like it was no term. Now I think it is a term. So
Okay.
yeah, if we manage to push back up around 24, I'm gonna be adding to the short. As
Well,
I
guess
say,
we can.
Nvidia, that's what you want. That's what they're gonna give you. You wanna be short? Let's short you. I'm sorry, I'm like that really got me tilted a bit.
Nvidia.
Yeah, because I messed it up. Like the execution PNL wise was okay,
Okay.
but I keep taking interest that I feel they were not okay, and that's why I say, I
Kind
gotta-
of chasey.
Yeah, like exactly. So is Nvidia gonna get destroyed today? I don't think so, but it's definitely not pushing up. So Mara going down.
Yeah, that was a good call, right? That you were saying that the way that it looked for you.
Yeah. As I said, I was looking for the short, but I'm going there.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
What? What do I not click? Don't I press it well?
You press it well, but every time you press it, I stay without, like, you go.
I'm too hard when I press.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll be more gentle when I press.
please. I know you are the boss, but you know,
Oh yeah,
I need to be able to do my job.
you're funny. It's Friday. He's a funny man today.
Every day, but you know.
You're hilarious.
Hi, Nvidia. Mara. What's
So-
Mara doing? Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
No. So there's no pressure on the market right now. We need to recenter that.
Yeah, wow.
It's
What
off the,
happened there?
It's off the scale.
Like, something very relevant now is that Nasdaq is interacting, trying to fight for the for the 50 SMA on the daily chart. So it's Nasdaq gonna put that one out. Yeah,
So, yeah. So it's just a little bit of a heads up for the Mara trade. So it's not making lower lows, right? So just to be, and the level that we actually called out this morning, which was the 23.20, it was perfect reaction to it, right? So
Yep.
it pulled it back right there. So is that a signal to a long?
like, you know,
I just want to
Yeah.
call it out a little bit there.
one of the reasons I went short was considering the strength on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is not popping up that aggressively right now. I know it already put the move, but basically, yeah, and like what you say there, like, is like I am going the opposite. Like, I was expecting this to push back up against me, for me to add the rest toward the downside. But it's not necessarily just based in Mara. Of course, if you look at Mara, it's up here. We have this heavy trend. This can keep coming down quite a lot. So my chart, like, that line is wrong, I think.
Okay. Well, I took a long there. We'll see.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
I took a long. If I'm looking at the volume, it seems like the sellers have been exhausted a little bit. We'll see. I like the curl on the RSI, but it is around the VWAP, right? So how is it going to react? I took a position there.
I think you don't want to look at the SMCI, or you have it yet. You
I
have it,
still
yeah.
have. Okay, can we have that rocket?
Well, let me do it right.
Thank
SMCI.
you.
That's it.
Boy,
That's
beautiful.
how you do it.
That is a beautiful trade.
This is how we do it.
Yeah, we should have. Hey, and Mara, perfect. So I took a trade in Mara, small position. I like the price that I got, and it's popping off. So let's see how it reacts. 24 is an important level for Mara.
I add to that short. No, you
I
know,
like when we're like that,
it's-
right?
it's-
When
It's not because you say it.
No, no.
It's because
absolutely.
it's a good price for me to add.
I agree. And I'm not going to take a big loss on Mara, so
Yeah, but I think I want to go back up. Now I guess it's gonna retest 145. Yeah.
good job, Davey. I'm out of Mara.
Yeah, I guess so. But Like I saw how he like
Mm-hmm.
approached
I
a bit
pulled there, and you called it perfectly. I like.
Um, I'm expecting it to break that, to be honest, toward the downside.
Okay.
Nvidia. If I have to leave Nvidia alone for the rest of the day, I'm gonna do it. For now, I just still believe in the short, so I will keep it there for now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I am shorting Nvidia. Like you have SMCI doing what it does. Like if Nvidia doesn't have microchips,
It was gentle this time.
thank you. So yeah, like where is Nvidia gonna go? Look at Mara.
What a call. I got out of there, and I like that. Good call on Mara, Davey. That's a beautiful call.
Yeah, like is this pie gonna be falling hard? Zach, can you feed us back like about your volume analysis? What are you seeing on SPY? Like I see the trend clearly, but what do you see? Like, can you elaborate a little bit there?
Okay, so there's a pullback on SMCI, and I am expecting it to go back to 33. If it crosses 33, I am out of there. Oh, you're putting earworms
Yeah, it's again, it's like
in my head since this morning.
this is how we
We
do
do
it.
it.
Like I believe in the long on Nvidia. I really want this name trading above 150, but that 145, I know it has been very important, but what you do when you cannot hold above, like what is it going to do? Is it gonna keep, like, it's gonna reject that for good, or well, either way, I think. Let's see. Like, wasn't that the open today? Yeah, it's true. I don't have that now.
Okay, so we'll see. SMCI is now interacting with the 33, very important level. I don't want it to lose it. It did. So
Yes.
that's fantastic. Out of that position. I'll see how it reacts. I may be going back in.
Just want to look at what Zach is saying.
Okay,
From
there's a pull of the
178
bid.
to 171. Big volume range, but
And do we still have those levels? 34.
understood.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's like on a SPY, Marie call out that level, which I actually didn't draw in there. Like you remember from memory what it was?
596. Oh, the bottom one?
No, the huge
Five-
order. Where was it?
590. There was 596. Wait, I'll go back.
It wasn't a 594 with 60, something like that.
There's 593.21 that I have.
Because
at the level.
it haven't get to 60 yet. Like it went to 60, no 596
Yeah.
by the penny, and then it just came back down.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ring the bell, Mara, just a little bit there. That's what, like, Mara. That's
Here comes the money, 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 money.
let's not mess it up more. So
Interacting well, SMCI with the VWAP.
Nvidia. Not a good day for Nvidia to be selling, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's some tape acceleration right there. On Nvidia, I don't know if it's the old market, but yeah, SPY.
Again, finding that top.
Yeah, it's
for SPY. There is pressure on the market though, so it could be where it's gonna cross.
oh,
We don't
remember,
know.
it's 10. That's what I
10
said.
o'clock.
10
Hold
o'clock.
hold on. Good call, Davey. We should have put an alarm on that one.
Yeah, my bad. That's why I see the tape accelerating and what's going on. Oh, well, that's the news. Let's see how that number came out. Seems to be hot. Nvidia is stalling a little bit there. So I'm just gonna refresh this.
Okay, the bid has been completely pulled on SMCI.
Yeah, on Nvidia as well. Not completely, but it's pulling back down. So fine, and the Michigan Consumer Sentiment, the final is way lower than expected. Well, way lower. When I say way lower, the expectation was 73.7 and it came out 71.8. That's not good, I think. In December, I would be expecting it to go a little bit higher, but the Michigan Consumer Expectations, the final, it was at 78, the consensus, 78.5, and we got 76.9. So numbers are coming lower around there. Inflation expectation is totally in line, so it was 2.6 and it is 2.6. The expectation and the actual result. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the number are not that bad. I think so.
Well, we saw the acceleration, but it seems like it's slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, there's some buying happening on Nvidia. And the funny thing is, like, the bid is quite heavy on Arca, but in INET it got pulled out almost completely.
Same here.
So Salud divina. Okay. I might want to be out of Nvidia.
Something's happening right now.
Oh, it's like I think there's a little talk with that thing with that. So.
Yep. Market's pulling.
Well, the SPY is still holding good. Okay, we have some
Market's
acceleration right there.
pulling.
Yeah. Yeah, very yucky volume on Nvidia. Like, yeah, 47 million. You know what? I don't have to be extremely right on that one. I'm gonna be breaking even on Nvidia. If he wants to print, he's gonna print. Mara is doing good.
SPY interacting with the view up.
If a SPY managed to lose it, I saw sizes at 35 on Nvidia. I don't think it's gonna go to 135, but I definitely saw some levels there. Some orders there. Sorry.
Okay, so pressure building with the market.
Yeah, Mara breaking that bottom right there right now. So
We've got SMCI reacting.
have a little bit more of discipline. What is my guy PLTR doing? There we go. Look at that. Oh no, I wouldn't take the short. Like I had that 63. I say 63. But I didn't want to go short on it because of me not believing in the short on this. It's the same thing. I don't believe in the short on PLTR. I don't believe in the short on Nvidia. Hey, the liquidity is there. Why you don't do that? Like, just short the crap out of it. So SMCI is looking very, very different. Did you check a snow today? Because the snow,
No, I didn't.
yeah, like if like it went today, it went up to 78.63. That's quite big.
Okay, so now the market seems to, so SPY seems to be,
Yeah, it's holding that local bottom there at the top of the range, but like
okay, so SMCI is doing another pop. The bid has been pulled out.
yeah, SMCI, like if we SMCI, yeah, that broke with a lot of confidence there. So
SPY still under pressure, but seems to want to release the pressure back up. So it seems to react and look at how it seems like the bounce off the VWAP is quite clear. Is it me?
on the SPY, yeah, that's why I haven't flush.
Right? So there seems to be strength there.
To be honest, I see it as weakness, like it's weak. If you ask me why, like look at the 1 minute how it's
Well,
holding
let
there.
me ask you why.
That is the VWAP.
Exactly.
So this is already bearish, and the VWAP, the buyers at the VWAP is what is holding it. What I mean by that is that if the selling pressure become heavier than the actual buying that is going there,
Okay.
it's gonna flush all the way back into the range, the opening range. So, and that will make this a typical Friday, which we have a long time without having a typical Friday. From what
True.
you remember those days where we were like we were coming here like Fridays is shirts, and I have 2 shirts today, opposite of yesterday. I only had long yesterday. Today I got shirts. I have shirts on Nvidia, shirt on Mara. I could be doing better by shorting something else, but PLTR, I want to see where this thing is gonna bounce back up, because I think it will bounce back up. It's just where will be the question. There is some price acceleration right there. I think Nvidia is SPY is setting up to break the VWAP.
Break it on, yeah.
Yeah, break it or go away.
Yeah, because NVIDIA, it's beautiful, that double top on the bottom there.
Yeah, on Mara, I'm planning to reload maybe. Like, I took some here. I'm planning, yeah, I will be reloading Mara. Let's see, I can look at the tape and like that I have a better reload. Yeah, it's still at 24. But it shouldn't offer 24, I think. 24, and then we have 2380 and 2387.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm gonna add there on Mara.
Okay, for some reason I see that the market is going to gain strength there, but
So
I could be
reload
wrong
Mara
and
to the short.
biased.
You see, like that's what I mean about mentality. Like, low, like took a little bit, then it came back. I didn't take partial. I add more, take partial, come back up. Like the level is at 80 something, 88, 85, but it's showing weakness before. So you just add more. Now I could be retaking half right here, and then leave the rest for
There we
whatever I
go,
want to do.
going
This is a
through.
typical reloaded. So like when you want to reload it, it's because it's still confirming the trend. So
Wow, SPY level 594.26.
I'm printing well on Nvidia finally. So
I'm putting that level there on SPY.
I'm playing with the money of the house. Nvidia.
And what could happen then? Okay, so then it could actually go through.
You know what? Maybe on Mara I was not that smart actually. Like, not that I do it like thinking that I am smart, but what I'm saying is like maybe a dump move, because this is a 5-minute chart. This looks like a rejection, but that candle is quite big compared to the rest of the things that you see here. That candle is decent for me to start looking at sellers are losing strength.
Absolutely, I agree with that statement.
So, but
So
we will
this
see.
is where I would like to. And Nvidia right there.
Yeah, Nvidia.
Okay, there's a big at 142.94, and at 142.94, it's the same that right now the 594.26 was on SPY.
Yeah, with Nvidia, I'm gonna try to go station to station. Like right now, we have the 4273 being relevant. But then we have 4250. And then at 4250, maybe I wanna take half of it. Is that true? I want to do that. Yeah, 4250. Well, why would you want to do that? Well, because there is no way to know if I'm gonna be 100% right. And this thing is making, like, if I take, let's say, if I take a line from here to there, if I say this, yeah, it's about the point where it's supposed to be start coming back up. Yeah, I'm gonna take half at 3250. But why wouldn't you take half of 3250? So I'm trying to convince myself of not taking half in there,
Okay.
because I think this can go lower. And look at that bit getting pulled back one more time. Look at SPY. Is SPY gonna be bouncing back from that top? That range is not as strong, I think. So this is how you do it. It could be good if we can put music and things like that, but we cannot. Copyright show up right away and say, hi, yeah, using our music.
You can sing.
Yeah, sure. To torture our viewers.
No, you've got a very nice voice. There you go, you can hum.
Look, this is a funny one. Like, I didn't took a lot, but it was very. I didn't do anything with it. Here, what is this? This is QUBT. So this is the one that I say, don't trade that because that looks like crap. The float is 73 million only. I took this entry here. I say no, I really don't believe on it. So
And look at that.
I got out voluntarily, and it's trying to pop up, but yeah, I'm gonna need to get more comfortable with those crappy names at some point. And when I say crappy names, they are not necessarily crappy as a company. It's like I actually don't even know. When I say crappy, it's like their behavior for day trading is not the best. I'm short 178.72. Yeah, look, nice. That is SPXL 148.72. My guy, you're printing good there, huh? This is how we do it.
So SMCI is just beep, 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 around the VWAP.
Testing your patience.
Yes, well, I've been out of SMCI. My biggest loss today was Qubit. That was not a good one. I was wrong in reading it. It's a new stock, we know. But right now I'm interested in taking a long. I like the way that it's reacting with the VWAP, so I'm going to look at it for a little bit because I believe that the reward
Is there?
to risk is there. So we'll see if it's going to be coming back down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
Okay. Well, look at that, right? The 594.26, right there. Right there, SPY's right there. Look at how it's popping on there, right? That's a big level that we wrote at 594.26.
yeah, that was the one I was asking for.
Mm.
That we didn't remember.
Yes.
Mm.
And then I saw it again and I put it down.
Yeah, 194.26.
It's interacting very well. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I would like to do something different once a week.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same that I'm doing right now, but it's maybe it is a good idea. And it's
Okay.
like it's to have a day on the week that is gonna be a holding day. It's like any trade that I take with the mentality of not even taking partial, just like, of course, not taking any huge loss on it neither. But yeah, last week things were trending quite well, and
You did that a few days, right?
that's a different trade. Like what you are mentioning there is I look for a trade to hold, and that trade I elaborate a lot about it, and I go through it. That's a different thing. Like that's a trade I will be taking like after we finish here, willing to hold. Sometimes I take one of the ones I already have. But what I'm saying is like trades that you take maybe sometimes from the open,
Okay.
if they are not putting too much stress on us or on me, let's say, like, okay, look for you to hold this for good. So yeah, let's see. Let's go through that.
NVIDIA.
Yeah, Nvidia popping up there. But you know what I don't like about that?
No.
That you didn't test the 142.50. So until we go to 142.50 and test it, I am no looking long on it.
So the market is now recrossing. So SPY's recrossing the VWAP, reacting very well for that 494, 594.26. We'll see how that looks. There's a good curl on the RSI. I'm liking that, but like you said, right, it did not retest. There's tape acceleration.
You're talking about Nvidia.
I'm talking about NVIDIA.
Look at the SMCI, claiming back up the 33. SMCI. Amara is saying, yes, I want to go higher. For sure you want to go higher, my guy. For sure.
Market under pressure.
Though, you know I'm saying that? The same reason, like, I took Mara based on the weakness of Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's erased all that weakness already. Right now it's at 98,000 with 287. So it's passing from red to green right now.
Okay.
Very soon. You just have 0.19 to go. So maybe I'm gonna be out of Mara soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Nvidia coming back maybe to test those 4250. So yeah. Nvidia was my best trade yesterday. Like I went long on Nvidia. Pretty much close to the bottom here. Yeah.
Market still pressure.
Yeah. Now we have everything like
Accelerating.
PLTR. Yeah. PLTR going slightly higher. So yeah. What are you trading, Marie?
Mara.
Mara.
I took it right there at
You're going long.
correct. So I took Mara. No, Mara. I'm sorry, Nvidia. I got
Nvidia.
out of Mara. I tried to.
Okay.
So Mara right now, I'm going long at that level.
Yeah.
We'll see how that works. I see that the market seems to be wanting to gain some strength there. It's reacting. I like the way that it reacted to that level of 594.26.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how that goes.
Perfect. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm still holding Nvidia toward the short side. Like
Okay.
the heaviest lot is at 142.50. For now, it is something like 700 lot, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a 43. We have 200 lot in it. 42.50. Look at how that bit is getting pulled out on Nvidia. This thing can really go down. So be careful. Like we didn't test the 42.50. And what set the tone for this was when the Michigan consumer sentiment came out. Everything like was looking a little bit more bullish, but just start popping back, like pushing back down. So I want to be disciplined, and I'm gonna be taking half on Nvidia at 42.50. What I'm gonna do for me to not bypass myself on that one is that I'm gonna drop off the order right there. So I'm gonna go 42.50, and I'm gonna say sell half of it. So cover half of it. So perfect.
Super pressure.
Yeah, definitely. Mara, as I say, Mara, I'm holding okay there. I'm quite, like, very quiet on that trade. Like, yeah. Still, like, of course, this price is gonna keep compressing maybe until it gets escape that flag. Like, we have the flag here. Like, that will be a bullish flag, to be honest. So, Nvidia, we're gonna be ringing the bell very soon on Nvidia.
Good job on your keeping your short, Davey.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more index correlated. Like,
Oh,
you see how
absolutely.
much we struggled here yesterday on SPY? Like,
And look at it now.
yeah, we come back to here. Like this, in the future, maybe we can predict a little bit more better that this type of trading is gonna create some gravity for the price once the market open, if there is something favoring that. So Nvidia really trying to hold. So what is QUBT doing? Yeah, not much. So I'm glad I'm out of there. Mara. Yeah, Mara is Mara. SMCI. SMCI, I'm gonna try a little bit short on say SMCI. Not that I believe a lot on that, but like let's start building something in there and see if this wants to work. Why did I say that? Well, I lost the short. Like I was not willing to take the short on PLTR from here.
Okay.
So, but it's basically the same setup for SMCI, and there we go. It's trying to go down. So, kind of the same setup, but I have to be aware that SMCI is slightly stronger than PLTR.
Yes. Like you said, and you called it, right? It was going to get some love from NVIDIA.
Yeah. But Nvidia is going down, so well, not that much right now. Like in the 5 minute popping up.
So right now I'm watching how Amara is interacting with the VWAP.
Look at SPY. Like This is something
200.
related to the longevity of the
Yeah.
move.
Look at the 200.
Yeah, yeah, but like you see the VWAP, you see how we fight the VWAP here, putting those big candles, and now it's like yes, there is a lack of confidence toward the short side right now, maybe, but now rejecting the VWAP, so kind of hard to predict
Big pressure though.
after we have like this is a very nice recovery, like very choppy as well, like orangey I would say in the way that it did it. So yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. We are trading here from 9 a.m. to 11:30 every day. So basically, if you have any question, if there is any stock that you would like us to look at, feel free to drop it in the comment on the chat box, and we definitely gonna look at it. So Nvidia. Nvidia are gonna be very patient there. Zach, how is that printing going with the SPXL?
Super big pressure on the market.
Okay.
So whatever stocks that we have are going to make a big move, and I think it's going to be to the downside. So we'll see.
Yeah, all I have is
big
shorts.
pressure, big pressure.
Everything is shorts. Though SMCI and MARA, they are fighting, like they are fighting quite well. PLTR now looking like if it's gonna be rejecting the VWAP. PLTR. Nvidia. Come on, Nvidia. This is how we do it. So feel free to read our disclaimer. Trading is a risky activity, so all the information that we communicate here is just with educational purpose. So if you trade or take any risk, make sure that you're responsible, knowing that trading is a very risky activity.
Still under pressure, pulling through. Okay, so right now, wow, what is that level?
This is how we do it.
Okay, so SPY is interacting with
I'll be ringing the bell
200
very soon.
200 EMA.
A spy?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw that reaction. It coincided with the PCL as well. No,
No.
with the yesterday open. Okay, I just took some partial right there.
Good job.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
Jala, going down.
Good job, DB.
Printing good on Nvidia.
So the biggest position on Nvidia, 144.
144, Nvidia. Like that tape was looking quite heavy this morning, but toward the downside. Not like right now we have all the way through 138, 139, 140, and the bid is getting pulled out quite often, I would say. So Mara, I might be losing my time on Mara. We will see. As I said, in the biggest spectrum, it kind of looked like a long to me. Like I know now it's looking like a short, but when you look in the 30 minutes, like this is a very nice trend. So, and then we are doing the flag, like this is a bull flag in the 30 minute. So once it break clear back up this level, it might be holding there for good. So yeah, PLTR.
Okay, so can you look at the tape, please, on iNet on the offer for NVIDIA at 146?
Sorry, can you repeat that? Zach just said something funny.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, NVIDIA.
NVIDIA at 146 on iNet.
NVIDIA 146 on iNet. NVIDIA 146 on iNet. I don't have that. That's 146. Well, I have 144 288, and I have 146 on Arca, and it's nothing. So I don't have those sizes. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna
1300 lot.
1300 at 146. That makes no sense to me. Like I mean, the lot makes sense. What makes no sense is that I cannot see it. So I'm gonna write to these people and see what they
Okay,
can say.
releasing to the upside for SPY, releasing some pressure. Doesn't mean that it's going to maintain.
Yeah, it pierced the level by 2 cents. So that will be a good long, I think so. Though I'm playing with the money of the house in NVIDIA, it's looking like if it wants to go higher, that was a decent bounce, very decent bounce there. SPY will need to provide, and SPY is providing right now. So it's rejecting those downside move. So NVIDIA, SMCI. SMCI not doing much. Tesla again, like this is the point where I will be looking maybe short on Tesla. But let's say I want to elaborate a little bit more in the maybe in the 30 minutes. Yeah, the reason for that is like Tesla have been finding decent resistance at 43. Yeah, this is too narrowing. Like once this take off, and yeah, like that's definitely a shorting point for Tesla. So do I feel that cocky today about that? I don't think so. Let's not mess it up. Like when you look at the 30 minutes, like let's say, and I'm gonna put it on perspective. For example, we have Mara. Mara, was it Mara or NVIDIA? Yeah, like look how big is like how open is the range here. When you go Tesla, yeah, like look how shrink and fine is that thing. Once Tesla move either way, it's gonna be big. I think it's like gonna be a couple good dollars. So
Okay, there's a position on SPY. The two big
though I
ones.
shouldn't be short today.
Okay, so 594, 594.60,
594.
60,
Okay, 594.
which is pretty
That
close
was-
the view up.
Yeah,
And then to the bid, 593, and they're identical, 593.20.
okay.
Which is
what
pretty
that
much-
size?
They're identical size.
40s?
And, yes.
40s,
and
45s?
Exactly, and that represents a 200. So EMA.
Okay,
So we could be in a range. We'll see. Still under pressure for SPY. Though we do have a curl on the RSI.
yeah. GM. Look at GM.
What happened there?
I saw four is popping up here. Like we have 4, popping up like, and I say like I don't like trading 4 because it's very like they still move very little. But whenever I see 4 trading hot, I go to GM because it trade way better. So yeah, looking very good there. For SMCI, I seem to be wrong on SMCI. So I'm like, yeah, this is looking healthy enough for me to be out of it. So I'm gonna be out of SMCI right now. I don't believe much in the short there. Yeah,
Market under
maybe
pressure.
the long will be more juicy from that 33. SPY, you mean going down?
No. Still pressure, but it seems to be releasing a little bit.
Yeah, still looking short.
I seem to be thinking SPY is finding some strength, but you could be right.
Yeah, like if you see the 1 minute here, like whenever we bounce a level, I am trying to see like why did we bounce from there. And when you see here, this is the bottom of the range, the opening range. So that's why we bounce back up. But the trend is still intact toward the downside. So, like, this is gonna try to prove this to be wrong. But if this proves to be right, then this guy is gonna be wrong. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, Mara is popping up.
Okay, so yeah, so when we're looking at SPY, really, really strong RSI right now.
Yeah, fighting with that 50.
Still pressure. Strong RSI.
Yeah, let's see. Let's make it a little bit.
Okay,
trend loop.
43. So Nvidia is reacting to the 43.
I'm wanting to add to the short on Nvidia.
Okay, acceleration on the tape for SPY to the upside. Same with Nvidia. We'll see. Strong RSI in both. Market still pressure, still not releasing.
Yeah, that candle have 2 minutes to die. The 5-minute candle. But it looks to be like an inside candle yet. So I'm gonna add to Nvidia.
Okay, so now SPY is reacting to the 594.26 crossing.
Yeah.
Nvidia reacting to the 50 EMA.
Yeah, I add here on Nvidia. Like
Okay.
I remove here and add here.
Okay.
Yeah, I will be expecting it to reject the 50 EMA. That's the 50 EMA in the 1 minute. So yeah, Mara got me out. Mara got me out. That's okay. So and Nvidia, as I say, Nvidia is a different play. I don't know why that name is under that much selling pressure.
Okay, so SPY has crossed the VWAP, but still has pressure.
PLTR going back up again. Yeah, that VWAP will be a good buy, but
Let's go! Okay, Nvidia. Nice, 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 nice. 50 cents in the money and climbing.
yeah, SPY breaking through the previous day high, which is at 5. Well, it just rejected there. It's exactly the high of that candle. It's 594, 595.50, 595.50.
I'm gonna put that tape off. Readjust my levels here. Oh, Nvidia's really unbalanced to the offer.
Yeah, I see
Strong
how
offer,
that tape
strong
flipped
offer.
right there. The tape on Nvidia flipped to the long.
Absolutely. Very strong on the offer right there. probably feeding SPY. So SPY now reacting to a 595 a level, and that's a strong level. We'll see what it does with that. Same with Nvidia, the 144.50, it seems to be crossing it and holding the 60s, printing 60s.
I might be out of Nvidia, but we'll see. But I'm playing with the money of the house on Nvidia.
Holding 60s. Oh, reprinted 50 quickly, but then re-accelerated. Well,
Yeah, Nvidia. That's a big candle.
we know 143.50 is a big one. Oh, reprinted 60. I like that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna forget about Nvidia for a little bit. Let's see what it wants to do. If it get me out, I'm okay with that. I already took some decent partial on it. So I want to go back to see what I was doing with, let's say, Mara. Yeah, Mara. I got out prematurely there, I think. Yeah, I did get out prematurely in there. So what else we have? We have Grab. Look at that.
Which one?
GRAB. Then I have SMCI. Yeah, this one selling.
Okay.
So SMCI, glad I'm out of it. I didn't believe much in that short. So Tesla, look at Tesla. I say it's gonna be big. Look, just $4 in that pop-up.
Insane. The volatility, eh?
Yeah,
Since the election, Tesla has just been kaboom.
yeah, that was
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
and that was a bull flag. So, yeah, that's why I didn't believe also in the Mara short. Like, I mean, I believe a little bit, and I know I got out prematurely,
Okay.
but looking like a bull flag as well in the 30 minutes. So it keep going from where it came from.
Okay.
So it came from the downside to the upside, doing the bull flag, then another bull back up.
So
Yeah.
tape acceleration on SPY
SPY,
to the upside, so the shorts could be a little
yeah,
bit.
under stress. Yeah, yeah, and that Nvidia didn't even pull out that much. So in the 5 minutes, yeah, look, that's a clear trend. Broke. Like, normally I like to see this candle dying above the, like, this is still attached to it. So, but this one doesn't look like one candle that is gonna flush. So, though the volume is quite low right now, and it has already 3 minutes. So,
I like the fact that Nvidia retested the 50 and reprinted 50. Now it's to see if it's going to hold it. So
it is holding decently.
it seems to, but it lost it previously, right? So
Yeah.
what is it going to do now? So
And
it's
it is
above,
holding it a little bit too much, I would say.
and it's right there to the 50 EMA. So we'll see.
Yeah. So PLTR. Very tempted to take a short on PLTR. Actually, zoom out, my guy. Zoom out.
Okay, tape acceleration on SPY, releasing pressure to the upside.
Yeah, Nvidia about to get me out.
Okay, Nvidia printing 70. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Back to 60. Let's go. Escape that level. You know you want to. The RSI, strong RSI. Strong RSI on SPY, strong RSI on Nvidia.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Holding printing
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah, like He had now it's a newborn candle, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's gonna get me out soon. Lack of momentum as well, but at the 80s we have a decent order at 43.80.
Mm-hmm. Where it's there, right? So it
Yeah.
actually.
There is a seller at 80. My question is why is he still stepping down? Like he was at 80, now
Let's say 81.
now 81. Yeah, I see. But he show up at 76, or somebody show up at 76 as well. So
There we go.
yeah,
There we go.
my stop loss is just about above that order, so it's okay if he's gonna reverse from there.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to do that. Like if you see, my stop loss is at 90,
Mm-hmm.
literally, like at around there.
We definitely found some sellers there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we're gonna find the buyers at the 50 mark. Because if it prints below 50, I am taking my losses right there. Because we've got a big position at 51. It went through and seems like we print. There we go. Reprinting 60 very easily.
Yeah,
Right?
like
65, now we're going to 70, 70. Boom. That was really a quick wick.
yeah, like that print is quite mixed. Yeah, like now offer being a little bit heavier at 77, then 81, printing 81, but that's not holding 80s, 75, 74. All those numbers are at the offer. 74, that offer is dropping a little bit too much. 72, 69, printing 69, printing 67. SPY also going down, so 62, 72, 73. The question here is it gonna be able to hold 80s? Like 80 seems to be very relevant on
Acceleration.
that tape. So let's see. Like the biggest participation actually is at 44, 144.
Okay,
and there we go.
143.80 was a big one.
Now it clears 80.
Yeah, that was huge on the tape.
Yeah,
So
very sweet.
Yeah, that print was huge.
So 85, 87, it haven't get me out yet by the penny, but it will get me out apparently. 87, 86, 88, 89. Come on, give us 90. That's what you want. It's your step.
That's what I want.
Stepping up. Then the bit kind of heavy there. I'm printing 83, 82, 81, and dropping again. Now, whoever was
Another
at
big one
81
at
is at
86.
86, exactly. Printing 84.
86 coming in.
This is looking bullish.
86
This is
coming
looking
in.
bullish around there. So yeah, we will see. My trade doesn't mean anything in there right now to me. It's just the reason for that is because the print is looking healthy. So that print is printing 74.
Exactly.
The only reason that the bid is getting very dropping, like when it interact with the 80s, it's absorbing enough orders that it's just coming back down. 69 at the bid, 70 at the bid. I want to see heavier number coming through like that, just like that. 68, that was very, very heavy there, and we are printing 67, 69, 73, 75. There is a sweet fight going on right there. The C printing 74.
144 huge in building.
Yeah, yeah, like the 144 is the biggest one. So 78, but look, it naturally come back to 80s. So yeah, this is really wanting to go back up. So do I want to flip? Yeah, we will see. 78. What I should be doing actually maybe should be giving a little bit more room, because like
A big position at 144, but there's also 144.50.
yeah, 144.50.
Oh, reprinting 80 quite quickly.
Yeah, that's the one that is not holding good, and that's the point of interest, the 80s. One we clear the 80s, I would say by 15 cents. About, it will make more sense.
Okay, there's
So
a pull from
printing
SPY,
82.
and SPY has to hold the 595. So we'll see.
I think SPY is gonna be coming down to retest the level. We will see. Like,
It
what
should
is
hold the
SPY?
595. We'll see.
Like, this is very bullish. Like, it's looking very bullish in the 5 minutes. So get me
It
out.
held the 595. It seems to be pushing back up
Yeah.
with tape acceleration. Let's go. Let's go. Let's. It has to hold the 595, and then Nvidia should go kaboom.
Yeah.
It's holding 595.
But look how the sellers are jumping at 89, 85, 87. Now it got heavy, very heavy. Is it heavy toward
Oh,
the?
look at
let's
the
see.
position.
Look,
588's coming through.
now I can gather the
590.
information from the tape because I say there is. Yeah.
Look, and the 90 is big. Ooh, 10 SPY is going up. I like it. I like it. Okay, so we'll need to see what happens there at the 5.
You know, I see it as still like on the tape, on the level 2, to be more specific. The level 2 is looking bearish. And if you ask me why, yeah, those orders are a little bit too close.
Okay, the position at 144.90.
Yeah,
It's going to be going through soon. It flashes on and off.
yeah. Now retesting the 80s. Let's see. 82, 81. Bidding very heavy right there, bid very heavy, and then gapping up a couple cents. That's a bullish move on my head. So 81, but why is not holding that? Like, I mean, it go up 5 cents and it just drop right away. So once the volume interact with, so sellers are quite aggressive. It's so funny that I haven't been able to get stop out on that one. But I will for sure. I think I will. So we will see.
Because I was able to get the bottom in Nvidia.
Yeah, you're still making money on it.
I'm printing, but okay, acceleration on SPY.
Yeah. SPY trying to print higher. Nvidia flushing through 70, 60, 79, 71, 69, 71, 71, 70, 70, printing lower and lower. As I say, I don't know when the tape, like, actually we mentioned that this week, that once when the
Going
volume were
right
coming
back
in,
to 80.
it was getting heavier toward the downside.
Right back to 80.
81. So do I consider that moment where it was printing 88 the peak of the heat on it? That's a good question. Maybe no. That tape can get a little bit more intense than that. 77. Okay, 78, printing 78 at the offer, very decent, but then dropping 5 cents. There we go. What are you trying to do, Nvidia? What are you trying to do? Look, now, heavy selling at 65. And then it just flushed through. That's beautiful.
Huge position at 143.
Now we need to find some buyers at somewhere around 43.25, 43.30. Yeah, let's see. Zach, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I got a little bit too involved in the tape. And yeah, that was he didn't read the disclaimer, so he bet the house on it.
But how is he doing?
Yeah, he's gonna reply. It's just like maybe he's busy. At some point, he's gonna let us know if he's still there. What's Mara doing? Tesla. If you like, to me, it sounds like the good idea. Like right now, SPY to me is looking like a short. Like I see this pop here. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna clear everything. Actually, let's go to SPXL. It's more clear. SPXL. If you ask me why it looks like a short, look at that. This is what is immediate now. Like, I mean, yes, you can say, oh, we have this and we broke it toward the upside, but this is more important. It's a little bit older, that's more mature in the micro time frame. And if we look at the 1 minute, we have a 1 minute for SPY here, and in the 1 minute, actually I can go just here 1 minute. This trend down here was quite clear. I was expecting it to come back and test it. Like basically, if we do something like this, I will be expecting this to come back, test this, then bounce back up, unless it's a short. Yeah, you funny. Each R is on his house. I will say that it's on your Porsche. So coming back to Nvidia, I like what I see here. Like, and that print was quite clear. What maybe wasn't as clear to me is, was this the stress point for that tape? Because in here we have quite decent volume coming back up. It didn't manage to break the 90s by the penny. Like the selling that is going on at around, or the selling that was going on at 143.80, 143.87 in the best case, was heavy, very heavy. And yeah, I had a long time without getting involved that much with the tape, but
You haven't lost your touch?
there is a reason why I got involved that much, and it's because, like, you remember that thing where we talk about the longevity of the move, where we see that the tape is telling you there is still more selling than what you are actually seeing now, because like with the nature of the selling going on. So that was not good, because that fixed me too much to one side. So that's why I kind of step out a little bit on it. What I mean by that, if I just put in the old times what I was seeing on the tape, Nvidia is gonna be breaking 142.50 toward the downside, and that sounds like a lot. So, but look how the bid got pulled out. And now what? We have somebody at 43 that is relevant, but what if it doesn't hold? So PLTR, monster stock, PLTR. One of the funniest things on PLTR is that, like, for a second this morning, I was thinking that it was going to flush.
Did you?
Yeah. And like, why is it funny? Because we know that there are buyers in PLTR. There is buying in PLTR for the whole week, pretty much. This week, PLTR have been buying. Even if we have been flushing down eventually, the buying always come back in. Yeah. Just yesterday I say, if you leave the day and there were buyers, you come back next day expecting that there are still buyers. And if I was expecting this to flush, I was kind of going against my own idea here. So, Nvidia. Coming back up. Printing 62, 72, 69, 72. Maybe.
We've got SPY that's breaching the double top.
Yeah.
A little bit of resistance there, but
Yeah. Yeah, SPY seems to be one going higher. Okay, Nvidia printing 77.
SPY is under pressure. So I went into SMCI at the VWAP.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what it does.
SMCI, VWAP. Nice.
My friend.
Yeah.
We'll see how it does.
You and SMCI have made history.
My friend, SMCI. Mi amigo.
So, yeah. Let's see. And what can I do better? Like, let's say next time. What was that I did that now I say, why I didn't wait for it? When I read the tape here, like I add at 143.13, and after reading the tape, like my average was way higher, like almost like very close to 144.70, 144.60. So, but what I see here is that my best adding point, if I was reading the tape, was not 143.17, 16, was 143.80. If you add that 143.80, your average will be way better than what it is now, which right now is 143.90. So it's only 10 cents above the best price to add. Yeah, just like this add here, I could do it right here at 80. My position will be under less stress.
I'm so glad I got out of there.
Yeah,
You called it. Like I got out at the top and I was able to make a little bit of money just for the time that SMCI was kind of ranging, and took back SMCI at the VWAP. Yahoo, let's hope.
yeah. For the format of the streaming that actually we have going on here, and like, feel free to let us know if you think that it's a better idea that we read more the tape. If you like more the fact that we read the tape, and help anybody to get a better idea where this is looking to go. Yeah, we can do that more. You remember there was a time that we were doing that every day. We really got in tune with a little bit better with the price action. So it's just it's more noisy. Like, I mean, you feel that you are in an option where who bet 75, 75, 75, 77, and like, yeah, and
An auction, yeah. I
yeah,
like
like that give it a little kick to the, a little bit more excitement to the trading.
Well said, well said.
But yeah, like, is that something that make people impatient, or is something that we like because we are traders? I personally like it a lot.
So, pressure.
Yeah, pressure on the market. I think SPY is lasting a little bit too long into flush from there, I think. So right now I am debating, like, if you see I go SPXL, let's say, and in SPXL I can see that yes, it tried to go above, but hey, not there yet.
Not making lower lows.
Yeah, but also not making, like, it made a high, like a higher high. It's actually a higher high, but that shouldn't happen if the trend is gonna be that clean. So Nvidia coming back down. Glad I didn't get out by the penny. though that little part there was just by luck. Like, I mean, now I'm expecting this to flush a little bit more. I'm gonna keep doing a little bit more of tape reading on that one. But
Under
yeah,
pressure, still under pressure.
Mary, what are you trading?
SMCI from the
SMCI long?
VWAP.
Yeah, such a sweet trade.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Right now, there's a little consolidation. I like the fact that the RSI is gaining strength. The volume of that last candle in the 1 minute was, the volume is green, so the buyers seem to be gaining a little bit of pressure, a little bit of momentum, we'll see. But yeah, SPY is still under pressure.
Yeah, definitely. So though we say spike and flush and all those things, but like, to be honest, the strength of the market in general is beautiful. Like, this market have been able to pop up those numbers with a lot of uncertainty. So yeah, it's a sweet market. So we are printing good on Nvidia finally going down. So now I want to see Nvidia breaking those 4250. So 4250, definitely it could go there. And yeah, let's see. Yeah, that it has some stacking at 43, 4308, 43, 14308, 14312. Of course, that makes sense because of the trend that we are holding. But we say that the tape is on selling mode. So printing 24, printing 22. I want to see where is the next big order toward that downside. It's actually at 4312. There are some buying at 4312. There is some selling at 143.24. So 143.24 is selling, 143.12 is buying. So let's see, is that 143.12 gonna be able to hold? I see he's increasing his side little by little, but not working right now. So then we got 143 with a decent lot. Then we got 142 with 81. We're gonna be clearing the 43 very soon apparently. That bit is looking ugly toward the downside. So we are printing now 143.08. So 143.12 wasn't able to hold, but then we come back right above there, like exactly when I mentioned it. So let's see, 143, but no holding that good. So the offer is quite heavy right there too. So is it gonna gap a couple cents down from 143.15? Probably. Let's see. 142.12. And then we clear 43, when 43, 42.90, 42.98, 43.12, 43.02. A lot of selling right there at that 143. That 143 is not holding at all. So we are printing 143, 143.06, 143.05. I guess that, yeah, then gapping down 5 cents. 143.05, 143.06, 143.09. I'm talking about Nvidia. Then we have a hefty order at 143.06, and that order really pushed the price back up. But then we have the same order at the same price at 143.06, and it's not able to hold. So I think he's being confronted with a little bit of selling as well. So 143.0, that order wasn't able to hold. I will be expecting this to lose the 143.0 very soon. Very soon. 143.11, okay, the fight is going on right there. I want to see this breaking that 143.0 for good. So 143.06, 143.07, 143.05, 03, 02, 01. Yeah, this is gonna be bloody. 143, 03, 01, 143, 142.98. Then gap down a couple more cents. 142.95, 93, 96. Ooh, this is gonna go down. Let's see. Not looking good for the long. Really not looking good for the long. So 142, 92, 142, 93, 95, 96, 94, 95, 96, 88. We are $1 in the money from the downside. So we are printing 91, 142, 90, 142, 89, 91. There is a little bit of imbalance toward the downside, printing 142, 92, 142, 97, 143, 143 again. 142. That 143, is it gonna be able to hold? We will see. 143.06. Remember that 143.06 was the heaviest, and it's not holding 143.06. So what do you expect? Just to keep going down, in my opinion. Trading is a risky activity. Make sure you read our disclaimer. Yeah, in the heat of the moment, anybody can make mistakes, and those mistakes in trading can be very, very costly. So yeah. So coming back to Nvidia. Now we have a decent offer at 143.15. It cleared up very easy. So
Market is under pressure, but releasing a little bit.
yeah, look, printing 143.28, 143.25. Sorry, Marie. Feel free to interrupt. What were you saying?
No, market is pulling.
Pulling back up. Yeah.
Seems to pop back. So SPY popped off the VWAP.
Yeah. Now we are printing 143.30. Let's see where this thing is gonna be taking the turn. I will be expecting it to turn back down. Though your chartist and you will say the opposite of that, right? Because this is respecting the trend quite well here. And yeah, for sure, this name is bullish in the overall picture. But let's see, we are printing 143.26, so we see that 143.30 wasn't able to hold. 30 wasn't able to hold, so I'm just gonna say the cents, because to say that 143.20 is gonna be a little bit too long for me right now. So 27, 28, 26, 29, 43, 143.27, 27, 28. There is a decent offer at 28. We are printing 30s, 31, 32, 33, 34. Let's see how that level 2 is looking like. There is a high chance that we can print 143.50 for the test of
Releasing pressure to the upside.
Yeah, you're talking about SPY, right?
Correct.
SPY is a little bit trapped into the
I'll
previous
say
day
that.
high.
Thank you for calling it.
Yeah, like if you see a SPY here, a SPY having like this price that is fighting here. Let's say to be precise, that price is 595 with 13 cents. 595 with 13 cents, around there. So it is fighting that. That's yesterday high. Actually, I could just take it from there and it will be easier.
Okay.
So
Interacting with the VWAP right now.
to me, keep looking like a downtrend. So when I have my line here, like I put it in this one candle for SPXL and for SAC, SPXL, and look at that. It's yeah, it tried to make you believe that it will go higher, but it doesn't go higher. So let's go back to Nvidia. I don't want to lose track of that trade. I think I am liking what I'm doing with the tape here, especially reading that print. Look, we're not able to hold the 30s, like the 143.30, so we are printing 05, 04, 143.05, 143.04, and looking very bad. Like we have 143 with a decent order at the bid, 143.00, keep printing, but then doing what? Gapping down 5-7 cents. 142.90, 142.89, 142.95. Then back up to 43 just to find out that there is no power to go back up. And then what? 142 what? 142.97, 142.91, 140. Look with what speed that thing is selling off. Is this name gonna be printing 140 today? Probably. And yeah, I'm looking too far in that one maybe. We are printing 88, 91, 92, 142.88, 142.97, 87, 88, 88, 87, 88. Very, very mixed prints around there. There is everybody and their mother printing in there. So 94, 95, 92. I want to see that offer got a little bit heavy there at 99, and what it did, like 94, printing even lower, 94, still gapping down. That is selling going in like crazy. So 95, 142, 95, 97. Then we go back to 43. And yeah, what are you gonna do at 43? Level of interest right now, 143.30. 143.30. Why 143.30? Because that was the level that it wasn't able to hold. It wasn't able to hold 143.30. Yeah, what were you saying?
No, it's okay. SPY positions 595.40, 594.20.
Perfect. But the SPY right now took a size. Now SPY confirmed. We are going down. Like, look how it went away from the price that I am talking about. So, yeah. So I'm talking with a little bit more of property about the prices. Make sure that you read our disclaimer. Trading is a risky activity, so any information we are sharing here is with only educational purpose. So, okay, so let's go back to the
SPY is interacting with the 50 EMA.
SPY. Yeah. I just want to see the flush on that happening soon. Like the test of that trend is quite low. I mean, like, yeah, we will see what it wants to do. So let's go back to Nvidia. So Nvidia really trapped on 105, like 143.05, 143, 142.99, 97, 98, and then go back up to 143. So the fight is quite good in there. Like, that would be a good point to take partial. 09, 12, 14, 12. Yeah, a little bit more consistent for a little bit. So you got SMCI. SMCI. III, this is coming back into the level as well. PLTR is a better long, I think, right now. That's a little bit more clean. SMCI. Coming back to Nvidia. So Nvidia printing 143.06, 143, 142.99, 98. Yeah, I think the lowest we went was like 142.80 on the print. 142.80, 142.95 right now, 142.98. So let's see how low we can go. 143.02. Like something I'm seeing here, like I'm seeing the same type of sizes popping up from at the offer from 143.80, and now they are even like showing their big offers like way below. So we are printing 143.02, very quiet. We need to clear that 143 for good, like 143. Now we are printing 142.95, 142.93, 94, 95, 94. 93, 143.93, 142.93, 142.93, holding 93 quite decent, 93, then printing 95. The sizes are slightly bigger toward the bid, so let's see if those bids are gonna be holding. Yeah, we will see if the bid managed to hold. So printing 95, 94, 94. 94, 93, 91, dropping heavy bit there. 92, 94. A little bit too much of micromanage this trade. I don't have to look at it for that often. I just know at some point we're gonna clear that 43 for good, if my trade is correct. 97, printing 97, printing 90. It's not just the print, it's also about the sizes of the print. And those sizes, heavy stepping up that bit right there. And we are printing 88, quite 90, 91, 88, 87, 91, 90, 88, 86, 85, 84, 80, 79. We are dripping. Oh, this is beautiful. Is this going to be the time that we clear that 43 for good? Maybe not yet. I don't think I didn't experience that much heat toward the downside. Printing 76, very quiet at 76. Very quiet at 76. Printing 80. The way we went to those 70s is not the way I will be expecting this to respect any 70. Like this is gonna go 50 very soon. And then what we're gonna do? Heavy bidding at 142.70. 70 about to print. 71, 70 is printing right now. 69. And we dripped 6 cents. This thing just went down 6 cents from that heavy bidding there. That bid is not catching up. We are printing 52, 51, 49.
Gabo?
This is a banger. A banger? Like, how do you say that?
A banger?
Yeah, okay, a banger.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, I took
guess.
half of my trade right there. That's beautiful.
Go.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
So I'm still playing with the money of the house, and let's see where this thing wants to go. Maybe this was a little bit too much sharing, but it's okay. If you want to learn, this is the right place. So 45, 142.45, 142.40, 142.39. Guys, we are $1.40 in the money on Nvidia. So let's see. 65, 67.
Okay, so it seems to that there's a bottom there.
For which one?
So SPY seems to have found the bottom.
Spy. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's the opening range. Like the 593.68 is the opening range. So yeah, I need to look for another trade. I need to forget about Nvidia for now and let it do whatever it wants to do. I think I got too much into it.
But it's true. Hearing you, it's like hearing an auctioneer.
Yeah, I remember like when I was like way younger, like well, a kid actually. I love to watch those because in my country, like you watch like they were like those shows where American muscle cars were
A muscle cars?
muscle car, yeah.
Okay.
Muscle car were being
Auctioned off.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
So it was like, you know, my passion for cars, and that's how.
We know that.
Yeah. We have those cars. Beautiful. So yeah, I see what you like. SPY is bouncing from exactly where you say. And guess what? That's also the PCL. That is the PCL. Like the opening is a little bit below, but the PCL is the 43.65.
Correct. And that seems to be a strong bounce.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Tesla. What is Tesla doing? Yeah, that's a good goal on Tesla, but I don't know the levels right now on Tesla. SMCI, I think it's playing chicken a little bit too much with that 33. I know it say 32.90. I'm just gonna move it because it's actually 33. Oh no, it is 32.90. Yeah, I remember. It is 32.90 because there was a huge order right there. Yeah. SMCI. You know when you say something can be worse and you just made it worse? I just did that there.
Why?
Yeah, so we yeah, it's
You said
Right.
something and you made it worse?
yeah. So it's tape reading was intense. So SMCI claiming back the 32.90. That's looking very good, I think. Hood. What is Hood doing? I'm looking for a trade to hold. We're about to leave here. Yeah, like normally I like to find a trade that I will be holding for the rest of the day. I don't have that trade right now. PLTR I think is a little bit too extended for what I would like to do. Like it interact with the level one time, then go back in. Glad I never short that. So maybe AMD. What is AMD doing? This trade AMD have been looking ugly lately. So we have 86 lot at 137.00. There we go. Go for it.
Wait. Is it going to my level?
Nvidia. What a nice short. I'm gonna see if Nvidia wants to go to 140. There's not much stress in that position now, printing around 42. So yeah, 142. You too, my guy. Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a great weekend.
Keep me posted. Oh no. Oh no. Venus going down. Yeah, Nvidia is really ugly. I don't know why. Like AMD is even worse. Like, yeah. Do you have anything, Mary, that to you is looking close to the level that, or the most important level we had previously? No, SMCI. But the SMCI is hammering a little bit too much at level. So I don't see long on SMCI. That's why I wouldn't take it. PLTR, yeah, PLTR is I say it's extended too, but yeah, I need to look for that trade. PayPal, what is PayPal doing? Yeah, going back up.
Okay, so we still have 2 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, what a pull on the market.
Yeah.
Nvidia.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's you see like the same thing. Like what it did, Nvidia went 42.01. No, it actually went 42. Yeah, that might be the reversal. Let's see if it's going to be the reversal. So yeah, like
no pressure on the market, right? So,
yeah. Tesla is at 353.
How sad. Look at Mara. I went in and Mara the VWAP. I got out there and it did the move right after. It's
Mara?
a typical Davy move.
Yeah.
You know when you were saying, because I was losing patience there. Ay.
Yeah, like, I was wrong on Mara, so like I mean, well, I made money anyways, but it's like on Mara, but like, yeah, the loan to cover on there. SMCI. So SMCI, to me that looks like a short. That's why I am not taking SMCI. So I'm gonna be looking maybe to add on NVIDIA, but this time I know that the stress point for the hub side
Okay.
is at 143.30.
Ooh.
So once you get to 143.30, oh, yeah, actually, the stress point, that's way too far.
Okay. Market under pressure.
That doesn't look like if it's going to happen. Like the 143.30, you see where it is? Like this way up here. So
Okay. Well, we got carried away.
yeah, definitely.
It's actually time to let people go.
Yeah, time flies when you are having fun, huh?
It is. It is.
So yeah, for anybody watching, if you like this tape reading mode, feel free to drop it in the chat box and or in the comments. We're gonna be working more on that. Like we are open to any suggestion of what people would like to see more in the channel. Anything to add from you, Marie?
Absolutely not. It's been a fun day, roller coaster day. You're much better to flip your position. Great job, Davey, to the short. Love it.
Thank you, thank you.
Have a great weekend,
Yeah,
everyone.
everybody, have a good rest of the day and good weekend as well. Bye.